So we have a treat for you today. 2 days ago I heard a commotion in the evening on the side of the house. The sun had already gone down and I could tell it was a bird sound, and when I went next door there were 3 cats, 2 which were ours, surrounding a bird. So I approached the bird with a flashlight, and it was a baby, and they had not given the death blow to it yet, which is usually a bite to the heart or the lungs. So I took the little baby bird and I put him in a box, brought him in, and managed to keep him alive overnight. And it looks like he's going to be my responsibility until he is ready to fly the nest. Keeping a fledgling bird alive is tricky, but if you follow some basic rules and the bird isn't already sick, you can do it. We have a high quality cat food, dry cat food, and we soaked it in water so it made it very soft, and that is what you can keep a baby bird alive on, is cat food. And you can use the juice from the cat food also, if you put enough water in, to help to keep the baby bird hydrated too, and that will also have some protein and nutrition in it. So it's a big responsibility. If you're going to take on a baby bird, you have to really do it correctly, because they have to eat a minimum of every 2 hours, except for in the evening when they sleep. So what I do in the final hour that it's awake, I kind of give it a little extra food, maybe feed it every hour, and that way it has plenty of food or moisture to get it through the night. And then as soon as the sun comes up, they're going to have to eat again. Here's our cat food that we've moistened, and I used boiling water to sterilize it. I also sterilized the container, so I'm trying to make this as clean as possible for the little baby because it doesn't have a strong immune system. And usually when the mother chews the food up, it regurgitates it into the baby's mouth, and that's where the baby gets its natural antibiotics from. So I'm going to take this piece of food. I don't want to choke it. I'm going to mush it up a little bit. Mooch! There we go. Oh, Mooch. Now this little bird is actually a mockingbird. It's a baby mockingbird. Look it up. It's pretty cool. It's a city bird here in California, and they're pretty common, but they're pretty cool too because they mock all the songs of the other birds when they're mating, and it's pretty hysterical to watch. There's some really good YouTube videos out there about that. And what else can I tell you? It's day 3, and Mr. Mooch is doing well. I tried to take Mr. Mooch up into a tree, but Mr. Mooch's mom, though she hung out all day kicking and screaming, she never fed him or did anything for him or her. So I decided it was just upsetting her, and I brought it back in because although she's concerned about the baby, she's no longer caring for it, and it would just die. So now it's 100% my responsibility to keep this little life form going. One more thing, I leave the window open, and I keep him close to the window. I keep the window open so the bird can have a dialogue with the birds outside and with his mother, because I don't want it to lose its language or how to communicate. I'm just guessing that seems like a normal thing. So this is the moisture in here. This is the moisture in here. I told you you can add extra water to it, and I just took a dropper full of that and gave Mr. Mooch a dropper full of that to make sure that he stays hydrated. Especially after you just find a baby bird, if it's experienced some kind of trauma, it may be dehydrated and needs that extra moisture. So, again, just go easy on him. I think he's had enough. I don't think he wants any more. Oh, a little bit more. All right, Betty. All right, there you go. It's amazing how fast these little guys grow. But I'll keep you updated. We'll see if Mr. Mooch survives or not. So far, he's a fighter and he's really strong. And, you know, we have to take care of all the creatures of this planet because we have the advantage. And we actually do have intelligence when we apply it properly. Take care. If you enjoyed my video, subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to post on here. Usually it's nature related, garden related, but today we got a special treat with a fledgling baby mockingbird.